Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, there it is. Oh, just blind, and I couldn't see it. The Ram TRX is one of my most favorite vehicles of all time that I ever owned. I mean, I still have my Ram TRX key. I still have my sway bar kit that I pioneered for the TRX community, being the first person to actually put together this actual kit. And I opened a whole new market for Hellwig, got a recognition from them guys. So you're welcome, Hellwig. And I still have my QTP exhaust cutouts for my TRX, which my TRX was the actual first prototype kit for everyone's truck. That's how much I love my TRX. And with a new TRX coming sooner rather than later, these are the 5 things I would love to see in order to make me consider jumping to a 2026 TRX that is supposed to be updated. Okay, I'm over 47,000 friends, and the 58% of you guys who are watching but haven't subscribed yet, help a butter out to try to reach my first milestone of 50,000 subscribers. Each time you guys hit that subscribe button, this right here is exactly how I feel.
What am I doing?
So let's get right into this about the 5 things I want to see from Ram on a brand new and updated and all this jazz TRX. Like I showed you guys in the intro, the Ram TRX will return next year, which leads me into number 1, an updated suspension system for the Ram TRX. Now the build-state suspension has been the same one for 5 years and no updates, right? Now don't get me wrong, the TRX is a wonderful truck and it rides beautifully. But if the price goes from $69,000 in 2021 to $98,000 in 4 years in 2024, you would think there would have been some kind of new engine or suspension or something massive to justify that huge price increase, right? 2021 and the price balloons up to 2024 over $20,000. And during that little time span, there's no new colors, no new interiors, no new engine, no new suspension, right? The only thing that changed was a couple thousand special edition trucks. You only got like 1,000 here, or 1,000 there, or 1,000 here. You have a digital instrument cluster, and then you have Uconnect 5, which honestly, according to some people, that might have been like an actual downgrade in some people's eyes, because that Uconnect system, the new ones, are kind of buggy. So not exactly, with all that stuff combined, not exactly $20,000 worth of value to justify the price from 2021 to 2024. So someone sent me this a while ago that they noticed that a camo TRX was rolling around the Ram plant. Like, I think this was made like a year or 2 ago. With basically it had like new looking blue shocks on there. So I'm thinking that hopefully this is a new prototype actual shock system that Ram's gonna debut sometime in the near future and stuff. So why not do this with the new TRX with a new suspension to help justify the insane asking price? Because we all know it's going to happen. Which leads me into number 2, pricing. It has to be cheaper than when we last saw the TRX in 2024, but we all know it will not happen. Ram is allergic to pricing trucks cheap. But riddle me this, why is it in Dodge when you can go from a Scat Pack wide body to a Hellcat wide body, that's about a $20,000 upgrade. But for an RHO currently and the TRX in its final year, that's like a $30,000 upgrade. There is virtually no difference between an RHO and a TRX. You got basically the same body, same suspension, same wheels, same options, same interior. The only thing that's very significantly different is the engine and the transmission. They're basically just weaker versions of the truck. So based on that math, a 2026 Ram TRX should be $89,995. But we all know that will not happen, and Ram's going to charge this truck maybe over $100,000 base price. I just don't care if the Raptor R is $115K starting off. The $100K off-road performance truck phase that we're going in the last few years, this is honestly a ripoff. I mean, my 2021 Ram TRX, for example, it was $88,000 out the door with every single interior and tech option available in the Ram TRX. The only options I did not have was stuff that you can add on later on the exterior. Was that little rock sliders, tire cover, ram bar, B-lock wheels, stickers and stuff. That's the only thing that was missing from my truck being fully loaded. So the TRX was grown in sales massively until Ram's pricing killed the sales for that truck. Now, I think that's intentional. I think Tavares saw how much money the TRX was making, how much money people were spending on these trucks, and he just kept jacking that daggone price to help pay for these cafe fines and these carb fines. And those newer TRX owners paid a ton of money extra than people who bought these trucks in 2021 and 2022. I mean, those price hikes, to me, in my personal opinion, killed the sales of the TRX in 2023 and 2024, right? But I mean, for right now, there is no carb, there's no cafe, so neither one of those organizations can actually find Ram. Trump signed all that nonsense away a few weeks ago, so there is no way in the world, to me, honestly, that a TRX should start off at $100,000 base price, and they're not gonna get fined for the next at least 4 years. And that leads me into number 3, the engine. If there is no Redeye or Demon 170 engine in the TRX to justify paying over $100,000 base price on this truck, I mean, I'll just go and be like a lot of other people who's gonna be smart about this. I'll go buy a used TRX and save a ton of money for literally the exact same truck. And I mean, heck, you can go find like a low mileage example of a TRX. You can go get it inspected and go get an extended warranty from Granger and be better off and save a ton of money in your pocket than spending $120,000 for a reintroduced TRX if it does not have any updates to it, right? And the beautiful thing is they never change the colors. So no one will ever know which year TRX you have because they never dropped colors this year or added that colors that year. The only time they changed color was through special editions. Which, I mean, I'm just saying, man, I just can't bring myself as a former TRX owner to pay so much more money for so much of the same exact truck from 6 years ago. I mean, come on, man. Like, I mean, only way they can cure my ailment is if the TRX is maybe starting off in that $90,000 range or more horsepower if you're going to start tell me that the TRX is like $100,000, right? I mean, I got a $120,000 Demon 170 sitting in my garage. I can at least get a $100,000 Ram TRX with 1,000 horsepower. I mean, I'm just saying, if I option up, maybe it's like 120, 125 for like a loaded Ram TRX with a Demon 170 engine and 1,000 horsepower. I mean, that to me is totally freaking fair. And I would spend that kind of money to have me a Demon TRX and a Demon 170 car, right? If you look at Ram sales, they will be overtaken by GMC if they don't fix their pricing problem. And they will be the 4th best-selling truck in America. Ram is losing market share to Ford and GM. If you add the Silverado and the Sierra sales together, Ram is being outsold by GM 2-1 and outsold to Ford 2-1. No matter what these approved influencers and outlets try to tell you that everyone is lying that the Ram's demise is premature, like, oh my God, it's like, it's not as bad as these guys make it seem. Numbers never lie. You want a massive increase in sales numbers, bringing people to the dealerships, make trucks more affordable, more powerful, and make them cheaper than your competitors, and the customers will come flocking. I mean, I would 100%, hell, I would 1000% buy a 1,000 horsepower Ram TRX if it's basically the same exact price as an actual Raptor R. You know how many Raptor R owners you think we jump from Ford and come straight over to Ram? They get 1,000 horsepower in a pickup truck for the exact same price. I mean, Ram literally did the exact same thing in 2020 when they shocked the world with a Ram TRX, announcing that it was basically $69,000 for a 700 horsepower truck, just blowing out the performance of the regular V6 Raptor. You had a ton of Raptor owners come over to Ram those first couple of years. That's where a lot of those sales came from, was actual Raptor owners and stuff who wanted a V8. Now these Raptor owners are having to spend over $100,000 for a V8. Ram can strike light in the bottle twice and pull over a ton of Ford sales. I'm just saying. Number 4 on my list is a Jailbreak Ram TRX. If I had to spend this kind of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars on a Ram truck, and the CEO is that Mopar Jesus and he's the head of that brand, I want to see a Jailbreak Ram TRX, right? I want to be able to go and look at a configurator and pick what color calipers I want, right? I want to choose between black and yellow and red and blue, whatever. I mean, I want to pick, you know, different interior colors rather than just a white stitch or a red stitch. Let me get that hammerhead interior, right? Let me get the sepia interior. Let me get different kinds of interiors on my TRX if I had, like, you know, level 2 and level 1 and stuff, right? Let me get like a different stripe option. Let me get like black stripes or white stripes or red stripes or carbon fiber looking stripes. Give me options. Give me a 37-inch tire package like the Raptor R, right? I want a Brembo brick brake kit that, you know, can help stop this big and fast heavy SUV, well, not SUV, but heavy truck, because the TRX, any owner knows who has a TRX, you go through a bunch of like very fast stop and goes, stop and goes, stop and goes. Them brakes wear out pretty fast. Those brakes on there are not Brembos on the TRX, right? So, I mean, honestly, the TRX is kind of odd because it's one of the only products that has a Hellcat engine in there that does not have Brembo brakes on it, other than just the Super Stock and the Demons. Other than that, every other vehicle who had a Hellcat in there had Brembos on there. So the TRX is definitely the most heaviest vehicle without Brembos on there. So I just want to be able to have the ability to go and actually be safer and have a big brake kit, even if that means going to a 20-inch brake option or whatever, right? Give me that option. I mean, I want to be able to go into the whole jailbreak program and paint match my TRX to my Challenger or my Charger, right? If I got like a brand new Charger Daytona, for example, and it's Redeye red, let me go and Redeye red my TRX, or let me go and paint match my daggone TRX to my Demon 170. Let me get it in Sublime green. Let me get it in plum purple. Let me get it in yellow jacket yellow. Like, give me options, give me some fun colors to get my extra TRX in. That's what I want to see. Let me go get that pink color from freaking Jeep that some of these Wrangler 392s are in, right? Give me options. Let me go ahead and match my vehicles up together. Because really the only option you got is just getting your car either black or white. That's really the only way you can perfectly match up any of your SRT products or any other vehicles from any other brands that you choose, right? I mean, I just want a jailbreak Ram TRX to unlock the TRX's full potential, because I'm pretty sure you will see some crazy nice spec builds out there. So I'm just saying. And number 5 on my list, 5 but not least, it is something I just personally want to see, that I want to see the Ram TRX recognized as a SRT product. I mean, now I know that the S in SRT means it is for the streets, but it doesn't mean that the engineers can't have some off-road fun, and I think the TRX deserves to be an SRT product that is acknowledged. Now, I remember reading articles from before that I could have sworn it said that the TRX and the Wrangler 392 was some of the last projects SRT worked on before Carl Severus showed all those engineers the door. So I'm just saying that I think the ultimate off-road truck deserves to have an SRT badge, and I think that Tim Kuniskis and SRT, Stellantis, all you guys should consider giving the SRT badge to the TRX, right? I mean, and plus give it access to Direct Connection, give it stage kits, give it all kind of kits to actually customize TRX to the extremes depending on what customers want to go to, right? I want to see stage kits to bump the power up, right? I want to see different blower kits where I can go from a Hellcat blower to a D170 blower and jack the power up a few hundred horsepower and stuff, and it's still got a factory warranty in it, right? I want to see like off-road kits for that guy who wants to go and have a crazy SRT tuned off-road experience, right? Maybe he go to a higher version of Bilstein shocks. Maybe he goes to you know, different control arms and stuff that is through Direct Connection, like stuff that won't void his warranty and stuff. I mean, I want to see basically an SRT tuned experience for the TRX, right? Off-road light kits. I mean, I've seen guys have like these little kits to where they got lights right there in front of the A-pillars and stuff, light bars, lights in the grills. Like, I mean, the sky's the limit that you can do with the TRX. So these are just the 5 things that I think I would like to see on the new and improved Ram TRX. But let me know down in the comment section down below. Do you agree with my picks? Is there something that you think that should change? Do you think I missed something? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And until the next time, I'm out.